Something's different about Victor. Just doesn't look like it's good for him. Hi, it's Ronald off the record, and I'm very mad because I reacted to the first maybe 40% of Season 2, Episode 1, but my recording software, OBS, had changed my sound settings on me. So let me just repeat my intro. That Mel, I predicted that she and Jace were going to survive, that Mel's armor, glowing armor, somehow saved her, but that people would die. I was correct! So let me introduce myself. I'm Ronald off the record. I'm a lawyer with the civil rights group BAM, a left-wing radical organization, and you'll hear some of my insights. You might be annoyed by them, but they come from my political, knowledge, and they were what I think, so deal with it. But I'm also known as the Bible lawyer, as someone who is a fan of and promoted the potential ship between Mike and Will in Stranger Things, which ended up being a queer bait, though the show had prepared it. They just backed out at the last second. The main news so far is that Mel's mother, I predicted, was going to now be influential because of this attack. If this show doesn't really reflect conflict between the rich and poor, what happened was you got one unhinged person, Jinx, who caused this to happen, and we now see that Mel gets outvoted, though it didn't appear in the conversation that she was outvoted. Two other counselors decide to invade the Undercity, but Mel tempers them and says, don't use hex tech. I was confused because she was saying correctly, Mel was, that Jinx was responsible. So it doesn't make sense to hold all of the Undercity collectively responsible and to send enforcers after them. And then the lady counselors in the room says she needs to be brought to justice in order for there to be healing. And then the guy says, oh, she agrees with me about invading all of Undercity and not going after Jinx only. That confused me. What else? Oh, and then Caitlyn wants Vi to join the enforcers. Okay, apparently sending one or two people to go after Jinx is not effective. I'll accept that. But Caitlyn says Vi needs to do it as an enforcer to show that not all people from Zon are against them. But joining the enforcers as they invade the Undercity isn't exactly a way to prevent the enforcers from invading the Undercity and wreaking havoc against the people below. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah, and then Jace is now approaching Caitlyn. So I think that's where we left off, and then I realized my sound was fucked up. And now we're going to return to the reaction. I apologize for people who hope to see me react to... that was basically a lot of setup, though, so I hope people are not too unhappy about this. So let's continue with the reaction.
I want to tear that laugh from her throat forever.
And I remember saying, before I realized my sound was fucked up, that it's not that bad an idea to hate Jinx and want to tear out her throat. She killed her mother. Anyway, I wonder, Jace, if he's against this idea of, having vengeance against Jinx, what he's going to think about invading the Undercity. I'm curious to know. He wasn't in the room when that decision was made. And Victor's in some weird state, and I don't know what's going to happen with him.
How easy it is to hate them. One vicious act.
Hate them? She's one person.
I asked her to put on a uniform.
Vi, wear a badge.
No.
She thinks those gauntlets of yours will solve all her problems.
What if she's right?
But it's not what will save us.
Alright. Hex tech for certain purposes, like hunting down Jinx, is different from hex tech to cause mass casualties in the Undercity. I don't know if the show's gonna make that distinction. It's just kind of saying science bad, but we'll see if the show has some more nuance. I sound like I hate this show, but I don't. I'm really looking forward to know what happens next. And the animation's beautiful. I want our good guys to win.
Me, joined the Peanut Patrol. And I thought she had no sense of humor.
Except, I'm the one who created the monster.
You didn't create Jinx.
Who are you? How do you know my name? Junior Officer Nolan. It's written on your face.
Oh, I always thought that was the Roman numeral 6 on her face. I never once thought it was Vi. Silly me.
Are you just here to waste my time?
You're something of a legend amongst the enforcers. You went after Silco alone when the council wouldn't back you. Anyhow, I'm glad you're joining up. After the sheriff betrayed us, it's nice to know there's still good ones left.
I don't know about Vi joining the enforcers. I suppose that was just cordiality.
One of the many privileges of serving as your counselor is having the occasion now and again stand behind this podium. Our hope, our curiosity, our compulsion to leave behind us world better than that before. These things we share are what make us one people. They shall not be forgotten.
Jinx has to make an appearance this episode. I wonder what's gonna happen. What's she doing? What are you doing?
And they will account for their crimes.
Awful, isn't it?
That's Jinx. Damn. What are they trying to do? Aren't the enforcers gonna do anything? Are they completely, like, impotent? Like, useless? The firelight? No. Where are these people? They got shimmer. But what's she trying to do? Silco had some idea of uplifting the people of the Undercity. Silco wanted the peace, but she broke that up. Ugh. That is a vulnerability. So they need the Hex Text to counter the Shimmer shit. Oh no. These two need to kiss already. Not right now though. Ugh.
Get the counselors out of here.
Rip off the other tube. Oh no. Oh wow. Ugh, that's bad. What the hell is that? That was her? The mother? Where'd she get that? Uh-oh. Use her big hammer. Hey, random guy in the street is fighting too. Jace knows how to use that. Ah! Is that the mother? Is this the credits?
If I go after your sister alone, one of us comes back in a box.
Wait, what if it's Jinx in a box? I'm not that mad about that. I mean, better to deal with her and whoever these, you know, people attacking her memorial are than all of the Undercity. It's okay to use Hex Tech as long as it's about what you're using it for, you know?
No, it isn't. We won't let it.
What do you propose, Vi? What is that key?
Your pyramid.
Is it to be a counselor? To learn how to be a ruler? Is this what the title of the episode's about? Heavy is the crown.
Never in our lifetimes has Piltover's leadership been forced into the dungeons our capital.
They must have had help from someone up here.
If we do not defend ourselves with Hextech, our principles mean nothing. This is a closed council meeting.
I am a decorated officer, leader of House Kiraman. Address me with respect. Or I will lead a strike team in Zorn with 3 objectives. Locate Jinx, dismantle Shimmer, and neutralize any agent still loyal to Silco.
Those sound like good objectives. Hex Tech? Ah. Alright, so no invasion, yes Hex Tech, this is what I'm for. And Vi will be part of this. Is Jace like an artisan in the video game? Is he gonna wake up? Is his eyes gonna open? Oh no. Okay, that has to be the credits. No. Oh, is this a longer episode? Who is this? Huh? Okay, those are our credits. Is that the researcher guide? What were those animals? I guess we have to find out. Anyway, the bottom line is, I'm like, the hex text is okay as long as you're not like indiscriminately going after people in the Undercity, which is what the invasion sounded like. And also, Caitlin is like taking initiative and using her status as the inheritor of her mother's name and property to take initiative. And I suppose Vi would sign on in order to be part of this targeted mission. But I guess the main point is they're not indiscriminately going after the Undercity and invading it. I am now going to read a comment from one of my Patreon supporters. Lesbo Gur says, Caitlin's conflicted feelings are underlined by the fact that the Kiramon house is matrilineal, meaning the women are the leaders of the house. So the burden of her mother's early death is even heavier when keeping in mind that Kate was raised to eventually take on her mother's legacy, but chose, to become an enforcer instead, thereby breaking with tradition. I guess that's implied if you like connect the dots and think about it, but at the time when the show presented us as an enforcer, I don't know if that was particularly clear. This break with tradition has been an underlying conflict between Cassandra and her daughter, leaving Caitlin unsure of how to proceed after her mother's death. In this episode, she combines the two, being both the leader of House Kiramon and pursuing her passion as an enforcer. Yeah, because when she was assuming rulership, I thought she was gonna be a counselor or something, but then she comes in with the guns blazing. Thank you for clarifying some things, and I'm about to react to episode 2. So on to that reaction. Called Watch It All Burn. Is this from Jinx's perspective, this statement? She's unhinged. She's evil. Yeah, I'd like to know what Jinx's motives are. It seems like she's just not even an anarchist, but just for chaos. Yeah, and I see in a screenshot that, yes, Vi is wearing the Enforcer uniform. So I'm supposing this show is avoiding the issues of police. I suppose this is a fantasy reality where, we're not supposed to introduce those real world considerations. Okay, here we go.
Wanna be street thug, just like when Anders shoved off. You aren't here to put it all back together.
I'm confused. If she's so loyal to Silco, why do you ruin his work to have an agreement and independence for the Undercity?
I used to say I could fix anything before I broke everything. Her and you, always bossing me around.
Have you had enough?
Jinx, her saying that Vi thought she could fix anything, and then she ruined everything. I mean, she has very low self-esteem, and she charted her own path when she walked away from Vi and blew up the council. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out Jinx, obviously, what makes her tick, what drives her. It often seemed like she had voices in her head, people bossing over her, not a sense of herself, and now she's trying to figure out who she is, it seems. What are we watching? Is this the power struggle after Selko's death? It's just being shown in pictures? Echo's people, can they vie for power? Or is it just chaos? Everything's to shit now that you don't have a Selko, in charge. Oh no. What did you do that, kid? Yeah, Jinx wouldn't let that happen.
Yep, that's me.
So Jinx isn't assuming leadership of anything, she's just on the streets.
The numbers are in the... You ever wonder what brains like these wind up word grunts like me?
Alright, so the shimmer is still, as a commodity, is still affecting the Undercity. It just no longer is under one person's hands. That's what I'm seeing now.
You only use half your head. You know how Silco took hold of the lanes? With his bare teeth. Until I'm in Silco's chair, make the numbers work. The great. No, we can't. Factory smog trapped underground.
Why is the smog here?
I know you're all fantasizing about sawing each other's heads off. These turf wars have to stop. Topside is the real enemy.
She's right. We don't get topside off our backs, we don't last. But I got a different solution. Give them Jinx.
We don't hand over our people.
I thought they weren't doing a big whole enforcer operation to invade the Undercity. I thought it was just some small strike force that Vi and Kate were part of, and that they were just gonna get Jinx. But apparently they're talking like the enforcers are kind of messing everybody up.
You help me put a bow on Baby Blue for a friend upstairs? Cut you a brand new puncher. Top of the line. Think on it. It's the last offer you're gonna get.
How are they not able to defy her? What power does she have?
I can't believe you're dead, and I'm still mopping up your messes.
You crazy? Talking to dead people.
You here to finish me off?
Haven't I done you enough favors?
The hell we supposed to do now?
Watch it all burn.
That's a plan, I guess. Not a plan.
What'd I tell you?
She will not just be taken.
Victor.
Oh yeah, Victor's in the goo.
Victor.
Is his body what? His whole body? So that bomb like interacted with his weirdness?
Jace? Victor? What am I? You're alive. You're alive.
Oh. This is clearly okay. Jace's love for Victor, platonic at least, has already well established just by how upset Jace has been. But Victor's, I think Victor likes Jace. I'm pretty much more confident about that.
You must be cold. Cold? No, I don't think so. I sense a charge, a potential, a recursive impulse. Unpleasant, but cold isn't its name. The hex core. Victor, it saved you. I did my best using the notes from your leg, recorded everything. I was supposed to die. Promised to destroy the hex core. Heimerdinger was wrong. We were wrong. Kill this guy.
I'm also going to point out Jace's shirtlessness, and that didn't have to happen. Just saying. Victor's reaction was not as gay as Jace's. That's what I was thinking.
Jace, she had such dream, as did we once.
That was also an ambiguous line of dialogue. Her dreams, what, science or romance? As did we once, me and you, Jace. To the outside observer, it seems like a little meta clue.
My place was always here, with you. I must say goodbye to this place now, to you. Goodbye? Victor, you're my partner. Our paths diverged long ago. It was affection that held us together. You think it's so easy? To cling to principles while your best friend bleeds out in your arms?
Ah, it's a secret location.
It's all the fighting. We're gonna have capacity issues soon.
Not turning people away.
Now what's this?
Heimerdinger is so cute. Very pretty.
Oh, this is quite troubling.
It's our food, fresh air.
If there is a means of preservation, by golly, we'll find it.
By golly. What? Is this a flashback? No.
Don't you essentially own this place?
Professor? Yes, devil's gotten into you.
I thought, why are you breaking into my lab?
This is my new pupil, Echo. Echo, my former Jace. We were attempting to sneak in. Oh, pish-posh, like you never done it.
It matches the corruption we saw in plants we tested with the hex core, but where did you say you found this?
Deep in the underground.
Echo's home, a marvelous place.
Oh,
Truly,
you don't give that away?
How could it be there and here?
Where's Victor?
So Victor must feel guilty. He's trying to figure out what his purpose is. The science that killed her is what made him this, so... What is it? And what was that scene from the beginning of the episode of that toxic mist? What happened to those people? Here's the mist again. Ugh, it's like, it's not just gas. Shouldn't you get out of there? Is it Vi and them? Are these the enforcers? Yeah, I was like, Jinx is gonna shoot that gun unless something happens. What was that thing? What is that thing she wrapped up? What? They want her.
They want you alive. I'm the kind of guy who likes to get in close.
Everyone who gets close to me dies.
There's so many forces going on. Vi and Caitlyn going for Jinx. Then that Chem Lord is that what they're called? Going for Jinx. I might be getting some of these things I'm saying wrong. Oh, that's a mechanical arm. It's just that in shows, how do they know the person's gonna rescue them right in that moment, you know? And are able to be so confident. Oh, kid's helping her now? Oh, what? What the hell is this arm? It's based on randomness? Oh, this is crazy. It's a cool concept, but it doesn't seem very practical. I wonder if she's gonna get pissed at Jinx.
Wait. There's a deal to be...
You already made your last offer.
I wonder if they're both playable characters in League of Legends. Uh-oh. Ew.
Fancy meeting you here. You could have just let me eat it.
Haven't I done you any favors?
Wait, so Jinx was surprised she arrived? Wait, but then she made this thing for her.
I didn't ask you for this.
It was something I could fix.
What are you planning?
Finish what's left of my family.
All is well.
I don't think they'll succeed.
Personal friend, we just got needs.
They want the staff? Something's different about Victor. This doesn't look like it's good for him. Huh? Oh, he became stronger? Healthier? Is he gonna do it to all of them?
You need not suffer anymore.
Looks like a Jesus figure almost. Is that the end? Oh. Ew. What? Who was that? I guess it's that researcher that Victor saw, but I'm trying to remember what he was doing. I guess I'll find out the next episode. So Jinx, her mission apparently is just to kill Vi and probably any enforcers as well. Want to destroy the rest of the family? Silco's second in command. She's now teaming up with Jinx. Okay, I still have questions that I expressed during the episode as to what's going on. What are the enforcers doing? And, you know, why did they talk about getting the enforcers off their back and turning in Jinx if they seem to be only going after Jinx and not really doing anything against anyone else? Anyway, those are my questions. So it seems like Victor drifted apart from Jace when Jace used Hex Tech to attack Silco's Shimmer Factory, and that fell under using the science to go to war with the Undercity, which Victor would object to. However, I still think that's kind of an oversimplification of what happened. I think Jace was specifically trying to shut down Silco's operation, which was Vi's goal, and also liberating the people, the children who were not enslaved, but working for really cheap, and using his governmental power to give them a better life, you know, maybe. But anyway, it just kind of fell under the banner of using Hex Tech against the Undercity. Then when Jace gave that hug to Victor, and I said that Jace was acting gayer, I think what was going on there was Victor was conflicted because his assistant had died. Now, what is Victor trying to do? I assume whatever he's trying to do is to help the Undercity. So these are broken people addicted to Shimmer, and he's finding that he can give them share some of that Hex Tech power that he has. So we'll see where that leads. And meanwhile, Jace apparently is done with politics and is just going to do science. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets involved again, because he can do good using his influence, whatever. Echo and Heimerdinger and Jace have met up, and I'll just say maybe one possible outcome out of all of this is that Jace works things out with Heimerdinger and Echo, where Firelights can basically govern. Vi and Caitlyn's strike team apparently is wreaking havoc on the Chem Lords. I thought it was a monster, but apparently it was the strike team in the fog. And that is why they want to give up Jinx. Yeah, I'm just not sure exactly why Savika feels loyal to Jinx given their history, their conflict. And finally, a prediction I have is that Jinx will die. There'll be some final confrontation. It has to be with Vi. We'll see how that pans out. Okay, so now I'm ready to watch episode 3.
But remember, I will lead a strike team into one with 3 objectives.
The rise of tree in the fissions has led to becoming increasingly toxic. I've instructed our architects to devise a ventilation system. The people of the underground deserve to breathe.
It's like looking at a comic or graphic novel.
They call it the Grey.
I'm not sure who that was. So I'm just remembering in early episodes, the enforcers going into the Undercity needing to wear masks because the air was bad. And I'm wondering why we haven't seen much of that in recent episodes. Is it because the gray was like ventilated out? But apparently they can manipulate where it goes now as they do their raid.
Thanks. I thought I was a goner. Timing was never my strong.
Tell us how you wound up here.
Wait. Jinx is off rails. Even for she's got a real fire lit under her ass. She's planning some big. She was headed towards the old tunnels.
Your first request audience was uninteresting. The second, inappropriate for someone of your station. The third, plain annoying. So tell me, Amara, what does a member of Piltover's Merchant Guild want from me?
I'm not here representing the guild. I've come here to settle a debt. What you've stolen is more precious than any gold. Did you truly believe Piltover was beyond the reach?
My son is dead. Is that not enough to sate your blood off?
I haven't insulted your intelligence, Ambassador.
Your visit only confirms my suspicion. Try to stop me, insolent witch!
Ooh.
We need control now.
Alright, so these are the people who killed Mel's brother. I thought that was one of the counselors, am I not mistaken? And this was assuming her form, her body, trying to look like her.
Perhaps it's time we involve Mel.
No, we must distance ourselves.
Another thing that was said was a feud? She should have given up a feud, but she was loyal to her family.
I think we should cut the others loose.
I can't let her get away again.
Sister is gone. There's only Jinx now.
Oh, okay, so just slim their team down to the two of them, maybe.
Tell me I'm wrong. It has to end. I'm so sorry about your mother. Everyone in my life has changed. Promise me you won't change.
Oh, kiss.
I won't.
Oh! Ooh! Yay!
Out.
Maybe I'd have better uses for my time, sitting around, waiting for an update on Princess Kiraman's underground escapades. She's gotten no closer to Jinx. It's not the girl, it's the name. It bewitches people. Do you really think Mel could have succeeded with it?
Never speak ill of my family. It's time. Rally every house family with even modicum of influence. Can you manage that?
Wait, for certain? Yes.
To
of
do
course.
what?
Good to see you again, Lest.
I'm out.
You met my mother. What did she want?
I don't know. They kicked me out before I could hear any of it.
We both know you heard every word.
But I really can't. This was never about Sallow. You take what you need, hang me out to dry.
If my mother gets what she wants, the whole city will suffer.
We're setting up some big announcement, aiming to take over and put Sallow in the hot seat. We know who's really pulling the strings. I caught a name, Amara. I don't know what you make of that. Leaves traces on the body. That should be all you need to shut Sallow down. Your mother was spooked.
Victor hypothesized that there may be something called wild rune patterns that would occur naturally where the border between our world and the Arcane is thin.
Runes like the ones you use in Hextech.
There, you sighed. Still a kind of language. A sound, but not words. Something raw, natural. That's wild runes.
That pattern is on my tree because you pissed the Arcane off with all your demands?
Oh, the lad may be onto something. I've seen miracles spring from the hands of mages many times, though often they turn to horror. I'd always presumed it was due to mankind's turbulent relationship with power, but perhaps it is a property of the Arcane itself.
If there's some reaction taking place, how come we've never seen any sign of it until now? And why would it appear on a tree, deep under?
So the use of Hextech is causing weird things to happen, is what I'm getting. I don't know if the fog, the gray, has anything to do with it, but that was the clear implication.
Your source panned out. I should have been first to bring this to you. There must be an angle I'm missing.
Did you look into the other matter?
Whomever he crossed knows how to cover their track. It seems they've managed to strip your mother of most of her holdings.
I'll want his opinion of this. And check in on Amara.
I've confirmed Sallow met privately with members of several houses today. There's a rat's nest of misinformation surrounding your brother's passing.
So the people are hunting for her, and they've taken a bunch of her wealth, and that was Sallow acting on her directive to rally the houses.
This is still part of the Hexgate?
The entire structure is a channel, focusing the Hextech energy into a precise beat.
Kate, if you see an opening,
Shoot.
take the shot.
How do you know so much about its design?
Read what I could, deduced what I couldn't. thought the gemstone mesh was installed above ground.
The mesh is above.
Instead of it exploding in your neighborhood, it would blow up in ours. These are the same utility ducts that carry our water and facilitate our ventilation.
Inconceivable.
You say we should We're the ones that get played.
Jinx! Finally got the name right.
Oh? Is it sister v sister?
What is this place?
Don't you remember the old Jana bedroom stories Bender used to tell? Mine trapped underground. But then some whiskey wind woman wafts to their rescue.
We used the Grey to clear the streets.
Never thought my sister turned bluebelly.
Never thought mine orphaned kids.
Stop me. Cause no matter what I do, I just can't seem to die. I'm sorry too.
Was that the bullet? Oh. Oh. Savika. It's gotta be 1v1 between these two. Now, proper fight. I'm not sure what's happening with the other scene. What? What's that kid gonna do? What can Jinx do right now?
What have we done?
Hmm? Is she gonna shoot Vi accidentally? No. Ooh, her finger.
Go on. I'm ready. I'm glad it's you. Had to be you.
Bye.
No!
What are you? Get off me! Get away from her! She's a child!
Kate.
Move!
Hmm?
No, no, no! That's how it's supposed
What's happening? What is this? It looked like something Jinx had planned, but she didn't want it to happen? This looks like a Jinx thing to do.
Kate! You stopped me. That was a kid. What's wrong with you?
It's her blood in your veins.
Then why are you the one acting like her?
Okay, so a kid interceded, and Vi did not want to risk that kid's life. So it just completely muddles up the moral issue now. It's not simply should Powder or Jinx be killed, but risking this other person. An innocent. Before the kid came in, they had a plan, but even then Vi hesitated, even before the kid jumped in. So I think that's significant too. I think it's not simply the kid. I think she's hesitant to go after Powder. Now what was that? Okay, it wasn't poison gas, it was just some paint?
Alora, what's wrong?
Yesterday, I met with guild merchant Amara when 2 Zornite assassins fell upon us.
Zonite.
But the blade pierced her heart. It's time to end this. Half your council is dead. Well, no more. You must declare martial law. Appoint a general to lead until this threat is vanquished. Someone who will not fail when faced with Zorn's degeneracy, whose conviction never wavers.
Herself?
Who may consider my experience and my entire detachment of Noxian soldiers at their disposal. Of course, I could only be referring to Caitlin Kierman.
Well, how do you rely on somebody who has no idea you're about to point them? What makes her think she can rely on her?
Vengeance for your son.
Caitlin has never been for this kind of repressive, brutal action against Zon, so I wonder how this will play out.
Vengeance for your son.
Your mother will have justice.
That's how it ends, huh? No? Ooh, what's that? It must be the same researcher at the end of the previous episode. Alright, ominous music. Again, I'm a little unsure how Mother Medarda, what makes her conclude she can rely on Caitlin to squash under the people below. This is definitely going to widen the rift between Caitlin and Vi. They're now split over the question of whether to do what it takes to accomplish her objective, though their original objective was to take out Jinx and the people under Silco, but this is a completely different thing Mel's mom is trying to accomplish. I don't know who that researcher is at the end, and I have no idea what happened with the wild runes in that scene. It's not clear to us. The explosion of paint, I guess that was just another instance of the people below acting out, and I have no idea what the point of why Jinx would have set that up. I don't know. And also why she would be opposed to being used. Was it like retaliation for going after Jinx? But then what did it accomplish? It was just some paint. It didn't look like anyone died. Okay, and then Mel gets taken out by the people going after her mother. It looked like they were the people involved with that, which I guess conveniently gets her out of the way. I don't know if Mel would have been an obstacle to what her mother's now doing. Hopefully things become clear in Act 2. Oh dear. Okay, see you in the next video.